What's up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the ever-charming Dr. Disaster, and if you ever need to know how effective something you're doing is, might I suggest not looking to your friends to tell you the truth. Instead, look to your enemies. How an enemy reacts to what you're doing will tell you a lot. For example, if they get pissed off and try to stop you, then you know what you're doing is working. And that is what we've got going on with Sweet Baby Inc. Detected. As we discussed yesterday, this campaign seems to be working. There are over 250,000 Steam users now following this curated list of games that Sweet Baby Inc. has worked on, recommending to players not to buy those games. And now it seems that Sweet Baby and their allies in the media are doing everything in their power to pressure Valve into banning the list. But gamers simply aren't having any of it.
Yo, she-bitch. Let's go.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and also, I'd like to take this moment to thank you all for helping me get to 8,000 subscribers as of yesterday. As many of you know, with every 1,000 subscribers I add a new ship to the fleet. You may have noticed this Warhammer frigate flying around in the back due to popular request, so from the bottom of my dark pirate heart, I thank you all for being my crew of scallywags.
Bloody pirate!
But let's see what these absolute bozos are up to over at Sweet Baby Inc. these days. This article comes to us courtesy of the website That Park Place. It says, journalist Bryant Francis, who writes for Game Developer, attempted to use the outlet's influence to get Valve, the owner of Steam, to shut down the Sweet Baby Inc. Detected curator list at the behest of Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair.
I mean, let's just take the thing. I'm going in the crevice.
Aw, it looks like someone is throwing a tantrum. As I said in the beginning of the video, if you want to know how well you're doing, pay attention to your opponent. They'll tell you everything you need to know. If this wasn't a big deal, then they wouldn't be trying to take down Sweet Baby Inc. Detected. These so-called pro-journalists wouldn't be writing about all this in their shitty online rags that nobody reads. These impotent pissants wouldn't be whining about it incessantly on Twitter. Sweet Baby Inc. Detected is a blueprint, folks. We need this for every woke, DEI-focused company out there in the entertainment business. But then, the article lists the initial efforts of Sweet Baby to get the list taken down from Steam. You probably remember this tweet from last week. This is from Sweet Baby employee Chris Kindred trying to get people to report the Steam group. They list several more of these other tweets, but we're going to skip down to the new information. Here, the article says, the initial cancel campaign failed with Cabrutus Rambo, the creator of Sweet Baby Inc. Detected, reporting on March 7th, it is with great pride that I say, based Valve. Thank you, Valve, for respecting your players' freedom of choice. And also, thank you, Lord Gabe, for building such an amazing platform for us. We are here to stay.
Oh, that's too bad. We're so sorry.
Now, Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair has launched a second attempt and is using journalist Bryant Francis and game developer to cancel Cabrutus Rambo and his Steam curator list. Francis penned an article that was published at Game Developer titled "Why Are Valve and Discord Permitting Harassment Against Sweet Baby Inc." The article's headline on its face is utterly ridiculous, given it was Sweet Baby Inc. who launched the harassment campaign against Cabrutus Rambo and the Steam curator list. And yeah, I would personally like to weigh in here. The headline is indeed ridiculous. After all, I shouldn't have to remind you that it was actually Chris Kindred, the Sweet Baby employee, who was booted off of Twitter for harassing Cabrutus. All Cabrutus has done is point out what these people have worked on. You'd think they'd be proud of their work. If they were proud of their work, they would consider this to be free advertising. If, for example, somebody created a list of all of my videos and said, here's where you're going to find anti-woke commentary, I'd give it the old thumbs up. But these guys hate being called out. Like any other rat, they work best in the dark. They despise having light shone on them.
I'm okay.
But moving on, the article reads, in fact, the entire game developer article appears based on unsubstantiated claims from Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair that her company is being harassed. Francis wrote, in an interview with game developer Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair said the harassment they've been experiencing started bubbling in October 2023 around the release of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Alan Wake 2, with the worst hate coming from users on 4chan, Kiwi Farms, and Twitter. Twitter was the worst until recently, she noted. He adds, in the last few weeks, however, the harassment grew stronger after the groups spun up a Steam curation page and Discord server to organize and spread their conspiracy theories.
Well, he's fairly intelligent. He's full of shit!
First of all, I am not going to take these people on their word that this so-called harassment has been taking place. Pics, or it didn't happen, my dudes. These media companies have done this too many times. This tactic just isn't going to work anymore. Even if there were examples of individual people saying rotten shit to them, frankly, I would shrug my shoulders. The same way that I shrug when some woke jackass gets into my comment section and starts spouting off. Who cares? It's just words. But this is even lesser than that. Think about what they're whining about. Think about what it is they're trying to claim is harassment here. A curated list of their games on Steam and a Discord group. Now, when we complain about the stupid games that these morons are making these days, these pricks smugly smile as they type into their keyboard, if you don't like it, then don't buy it. Well, the same idea works here. Why are you idiots getting so bent out of shape about a Discord message group and a Steam group? Don't join them if you don't like it. Harassment is when someone follows you around and won't leave you alone. What we're talking about here are a bunch of people with opinions of their own. What the hell is the problem?
What was his point? I have no idea. Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it either.
Well, we all know what the problem is, don't we? It's the need of these woke ideologues to push their DEI shit into every corner of every facet of society. They literally cannot exist comfortably with the knowledge that someone out there is not a part of their hive mind. Like the Borg, they want to assimilate all of us, and they want to shut down any opposing speech. As this article says later on down the line, the author, Francis, later exposed the entire purpose of the article people to get Sweet Baby Inc. detected, shut down, and kicked off Discord. He wrote, "The steps both companies have taken to moderate these groups appear to have had some effect, but allowing them to remain online serves the organizers' overarching purpose, recruiting normies with little knowledge of game development to capitalize on their anger and channel them into directing hate speech towards Sweet Baby Inc. and anyone else pressing for inclusivity in video games and beyond. If those loopholes aren't closed, those bad actors will have learned they can target other developers, and this will be the beginning of another massive hate campaign that will leave our industry and its people worse for wear." Basically, they are admitting that without help from these other organizations, they cannot win Gamergate 2.0. And I've got worse news for them beyond that. They can't win it regardless. If they were able to get Sweet Baby Inc. detected, shut down, even more videos like this one and articles would get made, and the knowledge of this thing would spread even further.
If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
The irritation that people have with all of this woke shit is a very real thing. We are sick of it. As a culture, we are collectively sick. Sweet Baby Inc. detected has the Barbara Streisand effect going for it now, and there is no stopping it. It's like a Chinese finger trap. The harder you pull, the worse it gets. But these mental midgets don't know how to relax. All they can do is freak out. And it is lovely to behold. But I will leave it there. What do you guys think? Even if Steam and Discord did as Sweet Baby asked, do you think it would help them in the long run, or would it make it worse? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and we will chat there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.